Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 5 of our Miami Heat MyGM series. Last episode was big, so be sure to go check that out. Go to my channel, go ahead and watch that video to get caught up to where we are right now. We are in the moratorium. We are on the first day. Nothing has happened since last episode. So just to give you a quick recap, we got D'Angelo Russell. We have 4 players on salary right now: D'Angelo Russell, Tyler Hero, Kevon Looney, and Gary Trent Jr. And all of these guys are not exactly the most happy. I mean, D'Angelo Russell and Kevon Looney are neutral because we just got them, but both Tyler Hero and Gary Trent Jr. are a bit heated right now. So what we need to do today is we are going to go after a big time free agent. The guy I'm looking at is Andre Drummond. He is the number one priority for me. After that, I'm looking for some good players, not fantastic players, but good players to fill in the 3 and 4 position to give us a little bit of depth. I don't know if Tyler Hero will be starting. I put him in the G League. He didn't go up that much, so I'm hoping that his potential will be a little bit higher than what it says right here, only at an 84, which is still pretty good. But we need to go into the moratorium and we need to figure out what we're doing. So Pascal Siakam, the Raptors are going to match any offer that comes his way. I mean, he's getting 1-year deals from everybody. The Raptors, they're giving him a player option. They're going to keep him. DeMar DeRozan, he's older. He's not a good shooter. 9 offers. The Cavaliers are giving him nearly $40 million a year. There's no way I'm going to give him that. But Andre Drummond is someone that I want to go after. He needs to be our starting center, and I'm willing to give him anything that he wants. So he wants 4 years, $150. Let's go ahead and give him that $150. We'll give him a player option. Or actually, let's go with no option. Let's go with 4 years, $150 million straight up. So very nice. We offered Andre Drummond, and we have the number 1 deal. The Spurs are offering. The Pistons have a player option, but they do have less money. So I'm hoping we can attract him that way. Also, Buddy Hield. I think I may go after him, but again, he is a restricted free agent. The Kings can give him a ton of money, so I'm not sure if that will work. Power forwards and others. I'm looking at Montrezl Harrell as possibly a power forward or center. We could have a bigger front court. And then we start getting into the low 80 overalls. Jaylen Brown has 1 offer, and it's just his restricted offer. So I'm going to offer Jaylen Brown. Actually, let me take a look at his attributes first and see his potential. So his potential is an 86, which is pretty good. He would be a good small forward for us as well. So I am going to offer Jaylen Brown a sizable contract to go along with this. So let's go ahead and talk to Jaylen Brown. He wants 3 years, $89 million. I'm going to give a team option at the end of that to try and get some of our salary back. So we get a decent move from him. Let's go ahead and take a look at where he is on the deal. So he has 2 deals right now. And our team, we have 100% interest from him. So I'm hoping the Celtics do not match that. And then we have Malik Beasley, who the Nuggets are going to definitely go after. And then we start going into the lower categories. We have players like Taurean Prince, some younger players, and some older vets. And the depth in this draft, or this free agent class, is not the greatest. I mean, then we got Bojan. So we'll have to see. So right now we just have one on Andre Drummond and Jaylen Brown. So I want to see what small forwards are available. Brandon Ingram, he's probably going to get matched by the Pelicans. Joe Harris, Bogdanovich. Wait a minute. Michael Porter Jr. is an unrestricted free agent? 86. Oh, I'm going after Michael Porter Jr. He may be our starting small forward, definitely. And he wants 3 years, $80 million. I'll give him, I'm going to try and get him for 4 at 112 and really boost his overall. So I'm going to offer him 4 or 112. And that should honestly be most of our cap room. Where is the rest of our cap room going to? Bogdanovich. And then we have a couple players that we traded that are still on the books. So those are 3 offers. And then I want a power forward as well. So what's a younger power forward that we can get for cheap? Davis Bertans looks interesting. Michael Beasley, Jonathan Motley. I want some shooting at least. So maybe I'll go after Mike. I'll go after Mike Muscala for a year. And then we'll go ahead and simulate day 1 and see what we can get. So 2 years, $7 million. I think I'll bump it up to 6.5, and that should be good. Okay, so we've offered a decent amount of players. Let's see what we get. We get Andre Drummond. We get Jaylen Brown. We go over the salary cap with Michael Porter Jr. Let's go ahead and I'm going to accept these 3, but I'm going to see what happens with Jaylen Brown. The Celtics match Jaylen Brown, so that is very interesting. Now back to the small forwards. I think because Jaylen Brown denied us, I'm going to sign Michael Porter Jr. to this 3-year deal. Actually, I think I'm going to lock him up for 4 years at $112 million, which, if he becomes anything close to his potential, will be a bargain. So he's up to 55 morale with us. We're getting Andre Drummond. We're getting Mike Muscala. So that automatically, we're good on the center position. We're good on the point guard position. Let me take a look at what we have real quick. So we're going to need, we have our shooting guards. We're going to need a backup point guard and multiple power forwards. So let's go at our point guards. I want to get someone for somewhat cheap. Austin Rivers for a year. I'll go for Austin Rivers. I'll give him a 1-year deal. I'll give him 1 year for 7. I just want him for 1 year right now. And then we need multiple power forwards. So I'm going to go a little bit more down in the trenches for this. Jonathan Motley at only at $4 million. Luka Mute for only $2 million. Man, these young players are asking for a lot of money. I think at this point I may actually go after Michael Beasley for a year. He can still score. He's still a quality player coming off the bench for 1 year. We can bring him back to Miami. So let's get him for a year. And then we can simulate and see what we get. So we're going to get Andre Drummond, Michael Porter Jr., Mike Muscala, Austin Rivers, and Michael Beasley. And that would take us over the salary cap for Bogdanovich. So I'm going to decline Michael Beasley, actually. I'm going to renounce the rights to Udonis Haslem and Derek Jones Jr. This is the difficult thing. Between Bogdanovich and these guys, I'd rather have Bogdanovich. So we really don't have the cap room for that. Oh, we have all these trade exceptions. Let's renounce the rights to all these guys. We can keep Bogdanovich and we can sign these guys. And let's go ahead and go to the next day. Very nice. So now let's take a look at the roster. So at point guard, and we got a skill upgrade. So let me go ahead and use this. Let me go ahead and use this on TV games, giving players a boosted mood. So there we go. So now the team: D'Angelo Russell, Austin Rivers, Tyler Hero, Gary Trent Jr., Michael Porter Jr. with Bogdanovich, Michael Beasley, Mike Muscala, Andre Drummond, and Kevon Looney. I am liking this roster a lot. It is looking really good. I think we still have the rights to Bogdanovich. I don't think he signed anywhere else. Let me actually take a look and find him right now. Let's see where Bogdan went, or if he's still available. Bogdanovich, so he's still not signed, which means we do have the rights to him. And I think we can honestly just let the CPU fill in the rest. So I'm just going to simulate through the rest of free agency, and we may be able to get Bogdanovich back as well. So let's go ahead and go into the meeting. Why didn't I sign Kyle Lowry? Is that what Cuba Gooding is asking me? I'm going to respond positively. So let's take a look at the final roster. It's not looking like we got Bogdanovich. Let me see where he signed, because that is a player that I will miss. He signed a 1-year deal with the Pistons. I wouldn't have been able to do that $8 million deal anyway, so that's fine. But still, I'm happy with this roster. I'm very happy with this roster. In fact, we have 79s at every position except power forward, and we could always trade somebody or sign another free agent in order to fill that role. But the starting lineup as of now would be D'Angelo Russell, Tyler Hero, Michael Porter Jr., Mike Muscala, and Andre Drummond. And we could even move Kevon Looney to power forward possibly and just see how that would work out. But I'm very happy. I am very happy. We're going to have 70s at all positions. We're going to have 2 89 overalls. Andre Drummond will go up. We have 2 young players with high potentials in Tyler Hero and Michael Porter Jr. I'm happy. I'm honestly very happy with how this offseason went. We have Tyler Hero for multiple more years. And we have a bunch of these players locked in. So even next year, we'll have some room to work with. I mean, we'll be losing Austin Rivers and Michael Beasley, Gary Trent Jr. But then even after that, our salary cap will go back up. So I'm happy. Let's take a look at the player progression. D'Angelo Russell, still at age 24, goes up to an 89 overall. Andre Drummond goes up to an 88 overall. Tyler Hero, because I sent him to the G League, has really improved, up 7. Michael Porter Jr. still improving, 78 overall. Austin Rivers went up. Kevon Looney went down. Beasley went down, which I'm not surprised at. Gary Trent Jr. and Mike Muscala both went up. So now we have 380 overalls thanks to Tyler Hero. So that's very nice. We're going to go past the Nike Hoop Summit, the All-Star Selection, and I want to be very specific with how I use these training camps. And I know my coach is going to ask me to send, I'm not going to send him to that. I'll lose the trust with you. I really don't care, because I want to use these on untapped potential. D'Angelo Russell, he's 24 years old, which is still crazy to me that he's that young. He has the potential of an 88. But I want him to increase past that. So I'm going to use that on D'Angelo Russell. And we're also going to use an untapped potential. I'm thinking, what is Andre's potential? Andre's at his potential. Michael Porter Jr. maybe? He's an 86. I'm going to use this on MPJ. And now his potential has gone up as well. So let me actually take a look at... I've never actually looked at how much that increases it. So let's do a 91 now. That's nice. And Michael Porter Jr., his potential is now up to an 89. So it looks like it increases it by 3. That is the end of season number 1 and off-season number 1. It took us 5 episodes. 5 episodes. So now, here's the team. It looks like we signed Raul Neto as well. And we also signed Marshawn Brooks. Picked up Chandler Parsons, Omri Caspi, Quincy Acey. So solid backups as well, decent shooters, solid all-around player, Marshawn Brooks, Raul Neto. I'm happy. I'm very happy. For the starting lineup, very, very nice. And we have a good bench as well. We have a very good bench. I mean, we got Austin Rivers, Kevon Looney, shooters coming off the bench. Very excited about this. I do want to reduce the minutes of our bench players to a significant amount. And give this to D'Angelo Russell, Tyler Hero, Mike Porter Jr., and Andre Drummond. There we go. So that should be good. Michael Stauffer, very good. We'll do D'Angelo, Michael Porter Jr., and Tyler Hero. We'll play through our stars. So that is the team. We are here in Season 2. Let's go around the league a little bit, see if anything major has happened. I don't think so. I don't think any major moves were made on any part. The Nets are still the same. Bol. Wow, really, really improved from last season. Yeah, not much has changed. It's not looking like much has changed. Sam Whiteside replaced Andre Drummond on the Pistons. That's interesting. Jimmy Butler still on the Raptors, and they also got Bam Adebayo on that deal. Kyle Lowry has significantly taken a overall hit when he signed to the Spurs for 3 years, $70 million. Good God, that is a ridiculous amount. Gordon Hayward and Boogie are now on the OKC Thunder. Karl Towns is still the sole man on a horrible team. Paul Millsap's now on the Trailblazers. The Warriors did not replace D'Angelo Russell very well at all. Besides that, not much change. Al Horford down to an 81 overall. That's sad to see. Enes Kanter on the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan now on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love back on the Cavs. Steven Adams is now on the Boston Celtics, and they retained Jaylen Brown. Very interesting. Overall, DeJounte Murray. Wow. Some little differences are going to make a lot of change in the league. But I'm happy with our roster. I really am. This has been an extremely successful offseason for us. We traded for our star point guard, signed our star center. We got young wings in Michael Porter Jr. and Tyler Hero. So I'm excited for this season. This season, we're definitely going to be vying for a playoff spot. We're going to be going for a top 4 seed. But oh man, the Miami Heat are back. So guys, that will be all for this episode. I know I cut it a little bit short, but I will be doing a game in next episodes. I will be doing a game in the next episode, so that's going to be a bit longer to make up for this one. But guys, thank you for watching. Grade my off season. I always grade everybody else's. Grade my off season. Let me know how I did, who I should have picked up, what contracts I should have changed. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. The support in this series, the MyGM series always do so well, and I'm so thankful for you guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe for more. And until next time,